The film unfolds against the majestic backdrop of Lake Chapeau, Switzerland, blanketed in pristine snow. A grand black tie affair is in full swing at a lavish mansion nestled amidst the wintry landscape. In a breathtaking display of skill, secret agent Harry Tasker swims stealthily underwater, breaching the formidable security surrounding the estate. Emerging from the icy depths in a sleek wetsuit, he swiftly transforms into a dashing tuxedo, concealed beneath his aquatic attire, seamlessly blending into the opulent gathering. Harry deftly navigates the bustling ballroom, effortlessly mingling with the elite guests. With precision, he infiltrates the mansion's inner sanctum, breaking into a highly secured office. There, he skillfully hacks into a computer, extracting crucial files pertaining to the notorious terrorist organization, Crimson Jihad. Amidst the glamour and intrigue, Harry's attention is drawn to Jenna, a captivating presence exuding an air of mystery. Engaging her in conversation, Harry adeptly maintains his cover while discreetly gathering intelligence. As the music swells, Harry and Jenna take to the dance floor, executing the tango with effortless grace. Amid their elegant movements, a discreet message alerts Harry that the mission is at a critical juncture. Seizing the moment, he orchestrates a diversion, engaging in a daring escape through the compound's defenses. A thrilling pursuit ensues as Harry races down the snow-covered slopes, pursued by armed guards on snowmobiles. With his team, Gib and Faisal, awaiting his arrival, they execute a daring extraction, narrowly evading capture and leaving their adversaries bewildered in their wake. Harry returns to his suburban home in Washington, D.C., early in the morning. He sneaks in quietly, careful not to wake his wife, Helen, and daughter, Dana. The scene contrasts his thrilling night mission with his mundane domestic life. Harry hides his spy gadgets and changes into pajamas, reinforcing his cover as a dull computer salesman. At breakfast, the Tasker family dynamics are established. Helen is a legal secretary who appears bored with her routine life, and Dana is a rebellious teenager who seems detached from her parents. Harry's attempts to connect with his family are half-hearted, as he is preoccupied with his double life. Back at Techel Computer Corporation, Harry and Albert smoothly transition from their secret operation to their roles as regular employees. But hidden within this ordinary office is the nerve center of the last resort, the Omega team's secret headquarters. In a secure conference room, Harry and Albert carefully analyze the documents they retrieved from General Corey's mansion. Each discovery reveals more of Corey's deceit, showing his involvement in a dangerous plan to arm terrorists with nuclear weapons disguised as ancient artifacts. Realizing the gravity of their discovery, their department head urgently orders them to find Jenna, a crucial figure in Corey's scheme, before it's too late. Disguised as an art enthusiast, Harry enters Jenna's gallery, staying alert for any signs of danger. As Jenna shows him around, Harry senses a threatening presence, a porter with an ominous aura. When Harry leaves, the porter's true nature is exposed. He's a ruthless member of Babu's terrorist network. In a violent attack on Jenna, the porter sends a clear message. Their cover is blown, and danger is imminent. Meanwhile, Harry's wife Helen calls him, gently reminding him of the birthday celebration they've planned for him. She emphasizes the importance of him being home in time for his birthday dinner. Harry readily agrees with a customary, of course. As Harry and Albert head home, they notice they're being followed. Harry swiftly evades their pursuers and finds himself in a tense confrontation with two of Abu's men in a hotel bathroom. When Abu shows up and starts shooting, Harry manages to dodge the bullets, prompting Abu to flee. In a bid to escape, Abu grabs a motorcycle, while Harry commandeers a horse from a nearby policeman, leading to a thrilling chase through the streets of Washington. The pursuit reaches a climax at the Mayfair Hotel, where both men race to the rooftop. In a desperate move, Abu drives his motorcycle into the rooftop pool, narrowly escaping. As the dust settles, Abu slips away once more, leaving Harry to ponder his next move. Upon arriving home, Harry is met with a touching scene. His wife and daughter have prepared a birthday dinner for him, but he finds Helen asleep at the table. A pang of guilt hits Harry. The following day, Harry and his colleagues confirm Abu's identity as the notorious terrorist known as the Desert Spider, adding to Harry's sense of urgency to make things right. Determined to make amends for missing out on his birthday dinner, Harry arrives early at Helen's workplace to arrange a lunch date. However, his hopes are shattered when he overhears Helen speaking ambiguously on the phone with a man named Simon. This revelation leaves Harry devastated, grappling with feelings of betrayal and heartache. Seeking solace, Harry confides in Albert, who offers him comfort and perspective. Albert reminds Harry of his frequent absences and encourages him to confront the difficult truth that his wife may be involved in an affair. It's a painful realization for Harry, one that forces him to confront the cracks in his marriage and consider the difficult decisions that lie ahead. Harry finds his daily routine disrupted by intrusive thoughts of Helen's potential affair. He immerses himself in work at the Omega Sector office, spending late nights analyzing surveillance footage and phone records. Despite Gibbs' attempts to offer solace, Harry's mind remains consumed by the desire to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Helen continues to meet with Simon, who regales her with elaborate tales of espionage. He treats her to extravagant dinners and exhilarating rides in his sports car, offering a stark contrast to her ordinary life and injecting a sense of excitement into her routine. In an attempt to gather more information, Harry and Gibb plant a bug in Helen's bag, enabling them to listen on her conversations with Simon. As they listen in, Simon spins fantastical stories of international espionage, convincing Helen of his secret agent status. Harry's jealousy and frustration intensify, but he remains steadfast in his determination to catch Simon in the act. Following Simon's movements, Harry and Albert discover his true identity at a used car dealership. Posing as a potential customer, Harry uncovers the truth. Simon is nothing more than a salesman, posing as a spy to impress women. Harry's feelings of anger and betrayal reach a boiling point as the reality of Simon's deception sinks in. In a darkly comedic scene, Harry and Gibb orchestrate the abduction of Simon and Helen during one of their covert rendezvous. Spiriting Helen away to the confines of a desolate warehouse, Harry and Gibb employ a combination of psychological manipulation and voice distortion to extract information from her regarding her involvement with Simon. Through their probing, Harry uncovers the truth. Helen just seeks adventure as an escape from the mundane routine of her life, yet her love for her husband, Harry, remains unwavering. Meanwhile, Harry and Albert escort Simon to the edge of a towering dam, where his terror-stricken pleas for mercy reverberate in the eerie stillness. Convinced that Simon poses no imminent danger, Harry and Gibb allow him to depart, albeit with a stern warning to steer clear of Helen in the future. Harry sets up an elaborate ruse to give Helen the excitement she craves. He arranges for her to be recruited for a spy mission. Using Omega Sector's resources, he orchestrates a fake mission. He contacts Helen through a disguised voice, claiming to be from a secret government agency that needs her help. The mysterious caller tells her that her help is needed for a covert mission to plant a bug in a hotel room. Helen prepares for her mission, choosing a glamorous dress and rehearsing the instructions she's been given. Helen arrives at the hotel and enters the designated room, nervously following the instructions to plant the bug. She's told to perform a seductive dance for the person she believes is her contact, which turned out to be Harry. He watches as Helen bravely goes through with the dance, revealing a side of herself he's never seen. Just as Helen finishes her mission to plant the bug, the room is stormed by Aziz's men. They capture Harry and Helen, taking them to a secret location. Helen is terrified and confused, but Harry tries to reassure her. They are taken to a secluded island in the Florida Keys. Upon arrival, Harry and Helen are led to an abandoned warehouse on the island. Inside, they find a large number of armed terrorists and a set of ominous crates of ancient artifacts containing nuclear warheads. Abu, the leader of the terrorist group, reveals his plan to use the nuclear weapons to force the U.S. government to meet his demands. Aziz discloses the details of Harry's missions and skills, exposing the full extent of Harry's double life. This revelation infuriates Helen, who feels betrayed by Harry's years of deceit. Harry and Helen are led to an interrogation room, where the terrorists aim to extract more information about the operations of the Omega Sector. During the intense questioning, Harry admits to Helen that he is a secret agent, not a computer salesman. He apologizes for lying to her, explaining that he wanted to keep her safe. Despite her anger and confusion, Helen realizes the depth of Harry's love and dedication. This moment strengthens their bond, and Helen resolves to stand by Harry's side. Harry breaks free from his restraints. He quickly overpowers the guards and frees Helen. Together, they navigate through the facility, avoiding detection and taking down enemies. Helen proves resourceful, using makeshift weapons to assist Harry. As they fight their way through the terrorist camp, facing numerous adversaries, Helen's courage and quick thinking save Harry multiple times. The action is intense and fast-paced, showcasing both their skills and their growing partnership. Before Gib and the Omega team arrive to rescue them, Harry and Helen get separated. As Abu and his team leave the island, they take Helen with them, leaving Harry behind. Gib and a team of Omega Sector agents arrive in a helicopter to extract Harry, but they learn that Helen has been taken by Abu and his men. Determined to save her, Harry immediately springs into action, boarding the helicopter with Gib and the Omega team. They quickly locate Abu's convoy, heading towards the iconic 7-mile bridge. As Abu's convoy speeds across the long, narrow bridge, Harry and the Omega team give chase in helicopters. The scene is filled with tension as the bridge, surrounded by vast stretches of open water, becomes the stage for a high-stakes rescue mission. As the battle rages on the bridge, Gib calls in additional support from the military. 2 AV-8B Harrier fighter jets are dispatched to the scene. The jets roar overhead, adding to the chaos below. They lock onto the remaining terrorist vehicles with precision, firing air-to-surface missiles that obliterate the trucks, one by one. The situation escalates as Harry fights his way through the convoy. The terrorists, realizing they are being pursued, open fire on the helicopters and attempt to force Harry off the bridge. Explosions rock the narrow structure, and debris flies everywhere as vehicles are damaged in the crossfire. Meanwhile, Helen is in one of the vehicles, bound and guarded. She watches in horror and awe as Harry fights valiantly, taking down one enemy after another. The Omega team provides aerial support, strategically targeting terrorist vehicles to minimize collateral damage. Amidst the destruction, Harry reaches the vehicle holding Helen. The chase leads to a dramatic showdown as one of Abu's men attempts to leap across a gap in the partially destroyed bridge. Harry, in a spectacular maneuver, manages to pull Helen to safety as the van skids to a halt, but eventually falling to the ocean. With the immediate threat neutralized, the Omega team lands and secures the area. Harry and Helen are airlifted back to safety, exhausted but relieved. However, the crisis is not yet over. Back on the mainland, Harry learns that Abu has taken their daughter, Dana, hostage and is hiding in a high-rise building in downtown Miami. Determined to save his daughter, Harry boards one of the Harrier jets and flies to the city. In a dramatic final act, Harry pilots the jet to the building where Abu is holding Dana. After an intense aerial maneuver, Harry hovers the jet outside the building, using the plane's advanced weaponry to neutralize the remaining terrorists. He guides Dana onto the jet, rescuing her from Abu's clutches. In a final confrontation, Harry launches a missile with Abu attached, destroying the terrorist leader once and for all. With the immediate threats eliminated, Harry and his family are finally safe. They are reunited with each other. The experience strengthens the bond between the family members, who now understand the true extent of Harry's double life. A year later, they continue to work together, both as partners in life and in their covert operations. The movie ends with a callback to their tango dance, symbolizing their renewed partnership and the excitement of their shared adventures. True Lies is a thrilling action comedy. The movie combines exciting action scenes with a heartfelt story about marriage and trust. The action sequences, like the bridge chase and the Harrier jet rescue, are visually impressive and memorable. Schwarzenegger is great as the tough yet caring Harry, and Curtis shines as Helen, bringing humor and depth to her role. Tom Arnold adds comic relief as Gib, Harry's partner, and Tia Carrere is excellent as the villainous Juno Skinner. True Lies effectively explores themes like dual lives, transformation, gender roles, and family heroism. It balances humor, action, and emotional moments, making it an engaging and entertaining film. It remains a beloved classic for its thrilling scenes and strong performances. More exciting movies to come. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and click the thumbs like icon. Thanks for watching.